Next one's a really big one, actually. One of the biggest brands in the world. Manchester United signs a $1 billion plus Adidas kit deal. This is huge. Manchester United has over 500 million fans around the world. Adidas is paying 150 million more pounds than its previous 10-year deal with Manchester United. Adidas returned to be Manchester United's kit supplier in 2015, with that deal then being at 750 million pounds. The current deal has gone up to 900 million pounds. Converted to US, it's over $1 billion US. There's a minimum cash guarantee of 900 million pounds across the 10 years. This new deal is believed to have a key focus on the Manchester United women's team, just like the current trend in sports, a lot more focus on women's sports. There's also a few key points in this deal where yearly payments are pretty much determined on their participation in the Champions League. So the annual payments will be reduced by 30% if Manchester United fail to qualify for the Champions League in two consecutive seasons. Now, let's look at we've looked at the numbers. Let's look at how many jerseys they've sold. In 2021, they sold 1.95 million jerseys. So 1,950,000 jerseys in 2021. In 2022, here comes CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. They sold 3.2 million jerseys.
That's nearly doubling the amount of jerseys from the previous year.
Unbelievable. So now we're left with this new deal that's been increased by about 150 million. So that increase is warranted because look at the numbers, right? But the challenge is going to be now, how do you maintain somewhere along that line? Not the double, maybe half the double. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, but Ronaldo is a Nike boy. We all know that. He's with the swoosh. Adidas coming into Manchester United. I get the feeling after doing a lot of homework on this, they want to take over Nike's mantle as being the most dominant sportswear outfit on the planet. I know we're speaking about Under Armour later, but Adidas is on the World Cup women's soccer ball at the moment for the World Cup, which is being played here in Australia. And I think they actually want to dethrone Nike. The other part of the equation is don't discount David Beckham, Lionel Messi, and Kanye West having an enormous impact for the three stripes. We've seen Beckham, he's been with Adidas for some 20 years, I think. And Messi, I think, at a guess, around 15. And these two are worldwide figureheads for the sporting apparel giant. So, with obviously Beckham having a significant stake in Inter Miami and getting Messi there, Adidas is probably going to try and reinvigorate themselves in the US market. And let's not discount what Kanye West and by extension the Kardashians have done for Adidas, by extension the Yeezy market.
Absolutely. And speaking of the US market, Lionel Messi will sell a couple of million jerseys.
Just alone?
Yeah. Adidas, Inter Miami, Adidas jerseys because... Sorry?
Oh, what I was just going to say is how many people, be it soccer fans or sports lovers across the globe, would have heard of Inter Miami prior to the past fortnight?
No one. Many. And just to put it in context for you, Inter Miami now have a bigger Instagram following than all 29 teams in the MLS.
Oh, wow, that is enormous.
So this is what you're dealing with here. So this jersey, so if you look at the global landscape, Ronaldo is a Nike boy, but when he plays for Manchester, he's playing in an Adidas jersey.
Yes.
So he's selling Adidas jerseys, right? So that's why if you go off the numbers that he presented, right, which was almost double the year before, very, very close to. If we look at the cut that Adidas gets from that, it's only about 10%. It's literally about £10 that they make from that £80 transaction. It's about £80. They make about £10. Right?
But still, so at 3.2 million sales, 10% is a lot of money.
Exactly. So they make about from Ronaldo, they made about £30 million. So what we're looking at here is, if we compare the size of the deal and the return on that investment, it's a no-brainer. Manchester United is one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not the biggest, right? And if I tell you who sells more than Manchester United, you'll freak out.
Is it the Dallas Cowboys?
Nah, it's, in terms of football, we're talking Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Liverpool, and then Manchester United.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the landscape. I think that's a huge win for Adidas. And if the Qataris end up buying Adidas at the $6 billion price, that's going to be huge for Adidas, because the amount of investment that the Qataris will put into Manchester United is going to raise their profile even more. And it being a 10-year deal, that's going to be a bargain.
Oh, I totally agree. The other thing is, which I think it is, with £100 million per year for the next 10 years, which will take them through to 2035, it'll be great for the women, but also it's great for the future of sport. We are living in such an uncertain time at the moment with the political landscape worldwide, with these people at the top of the tree investing so much money. It proves that live sport is going to take us into the future, which is actually a really good feeling.
Absolutely. And considering everything else is going down in value, sporting teams are the most secure alternative assets right now. And that's why there's so many billionaires fighting to actually buy them.
Exactly. And the other thing is, on a slightly smaller scale, is Rupert Murdoch investing through his Fox Sports channel into the NFL and into the World Cup 2 years ago, and also to Australian sport. It just proves what we've been saying.